Hey everyone, it's Neil here from Post to Post. Thanks for joining me today. I appreciate you. Just coming at you with 5, kind of like fun facts, cool facts about the new Reverse Retro 2.0 jerseys. Some of this stuff you'll already know, some of it you might not. I just thought I'd share 5 things that I've noticed since the jerseys that were released. Looked back on the 1.0 series, like I'm wearing here, and I kind of compared a couple of things. And let's kind of dive into these 5 things. They're in really no particular order, just how I wrote them down. So let's start off with number 1, and that's about all of the jerseys from Series 1 and Series 2. I've counted up dark versus white in both series, so let's break down the numbers a little bit. There are 10 white jerseys and 22 dark jerseys in the Reverse Retro 2.0 series. However, in Series 1, there were 9 white jerseys and 22 dark jerseys. So very close in the numbers, but you've got to remember, there were 31 jerseys in the first series and 32 in the second series because Seattle came in between. So that's why the numbers are a little bit off, but still it's really interesting to see. Some teams did a dark the first time, they did a white the second time. So it's really interesting to see that the numbers are relatively the same, 10 and 22, 9 and 22. Pretty much the exact same. So I thought that was interesting from series to series. I'm not sure if anyone noticed that or not. Number 2, this is about the Washington Capitals. So on the back of the Washington Capitals jersey, and I apologize if I'm looking off to my left, that's just kind of where I have my notes. In the back of the Washington Capitals Reverse Retro 2.0 jersey, there's a year. It says 2005. This is odd because in 2005, there was no NHL season. I mean, part of 2005 there was, but there was no Stanley Cup awarded in 2005. To have that year on there is just so strange. Like, to me, who lived through that lockout and remembers there not being any hockey that year, to see 2005 on anything NHL branded related, very, very strange. So that is an odd one for sure. And actually kind of makes the jersey a little bit cool, in my opinion, because it's got something on there that probably shouldn't be on there. I don't even know if it was, I don't know if that's an Adidas decision, an NHL decision, a Washington decision. I have no idea, but I kind of love the fact that it's on there. So if you've got a Washington Capitals Reverse Retro 2.0 jersey, you've got a little bit of piece of history that never actually happened, if that makes sense. Let's move on to number 3. For my favorite team, the Montreal Canadiens, I've got a jersey here that is not a Reverse Retro jersey. So why am I showing this to you? Well, I'm showing you this because of the logo that's on here. This is the NHL logo that we're all familiar with. It says NHL on the front. This is on 99.9% of Adidas jerseys. However, the Montreal Canadiens use the French version of the logo on their home jerseys and also the first Reverse Retro and the current Reverse Retro. So I'll bring a photo up of that you can see. And it says LNH versus NHL. It's just a French version of the logo. So if you didn't know, some people have sent photos in of Montreal Canadiens jerseys to me and see that for the French version of the logo and think, this is a fake jersey. Is this a fake jersey? It's not. It's not. Montreal is based in Quebec. Quebec is their primary language. In Quebec is French. It's not English. English is very, very secondary. They're trying to make it tertiary, basically. So it's not odd at all. Your jersey's not fake. It's intentional, on purpose by Montreal Canadiens, by Adidas. And there you have it. So if you've got a Montreal Canadiens 2.0 jersey, you've got an NHL logo on the front that no other jersey in the league has from the series. So kind of cool. So number 4 here. Most of the Reverse Retro 2.0 jerseys do not have a color-matched Adidas logo on the back. A couple that do are Minnesota, San Jose, Colorado, and a couple of others. But I've got Minnesota here. And throughout the unboxing videos, we've kind of talked about this. But I can show you that the Minnesota one here is green. It matches the green down here. It matches the green up top. For example, let's take Florida. Florida's behind me, I think. Florida's behind me. Let's grab this one. So Florida here has a white logo. Most teams in the series have a white logo, a silver logo, or a black logo. They do not have color matched. So there's only just a couple of teams that have the color matched Adidas logo. And there's no right or wrong. But it's kind of neat that there's only like a handful of teams that have the color match logo. So if you have one of those teams, there you go. You might have a color match logo on the back that most teams in the series don't. The last here is of the production date of the jerseys. I'll use the Minnesota one again as an example since it's the closest in my reach. So on the inside, hold on, I'm gonna move this hanger. On the inside there is a tag, and it's right by, if you still have your new tags on, it'll be right here. It's just this little tiny thing right there. Give me a second. I'm gonna try and hold this up so you can see it without hitting the mic. I'm not sure if you can see that or not, but there is a date on there, and it says 6/22, which is June 2022. That's when this jersey was physically produced. All the jerseys in the 2.0 series that I have all say 6/22. Yours likely say 6/22. However, I've seen photos and videos of legitimate real reverse retro jerseys that do not say 6/22. They say, I saw one with 5/22 and I saw one with 7/22. Now, to be fair, the 5/22 one that I saw, I couldn't exactly tell if it was a real jersey or not. It was just a very close photo. But the 7/22 one, I absolutely saw as a real jersey. So it looks like 99% of the jerseys, 99.9%, whatever, of the jerseys have 6/22. All mine do, like I said. So if you've got a Reverse Retro 2.0 jersey, check your jersey. It's almost certainly going to say 6/22, but it might say 7/22 and even 5/22. So if you have one of those, kind of feel a little bit more special. Maybe if you're in that 1% or 0.1% of the people who have a reverse retro jersey that is not produced in June of 2022, was either produced a little bit before, possibly, or definitely after in 7/22. So 5 random fun facts about the Reverse Retro 2.0 jerseys. If you learned something here, leave a like. If you didn't learn something here, you can't leave a dislike because YouTube removed the dislike button. So leave a like anyway. I appreciate you being here. And if you're new, obviously hit the subscribe button. We're talking jerseys all the time here on this channel and other fun things as well. Hope you're having a good day. And I'll talk to you guys very soon. Adios.